going to tell you a story that will give you chills. A 9-month-old baby with pneumonia dying. The biological mother can't take care of him, abandons the child with his aunt in Chicago. The boy grows up believing his aunt and uncle were his real parents until he discovered the truth at 12 years old. That abandoned baby is worth $2,057 billion today. That baby is Larry Ellison, and in the last 5 years, at 80 years old, when everyone thought he was finished, he created an additional $100 billion. I spent a good amount of time hacking this guy's mind, decoding how the pain of abandon, the failures, the betrayers, the near bankruptcies forged 5 mental algorithms that transformed him into the second richest man in the world. What I discovered, man, completely changed my perspective about trauma, about failure, about how pain can become absolute power. Today, you will discover the 5 mental systems that were born with the ashes of rejection and how you can transform your own pain into competitive advantage. If you stay until the end, you will understand that your traumas aren't obstacles. They are your greatest superpower waiting to be activated. But if you live now, you will continue being a victim of your circumstances for the rest of your life. I'm Danilo Limitless, the specialist who decodes the mental algorithms of billionaires. Every week, I hack the minds of the world's greatest high performance and transform those patterns into practical system for you to solve problems in your life and your business. My mission is simple: to prove that when you think like them, you become unstoppable like them. But today I'm going to expose the brutal truth behind how Larry Ellison transformed a life abandonment and rejection into $257 billion he has today. Larry was born in 1944, single Jewish mother, father an intelligent pilot who never acknowledged paternity. At 9 months, pneumonia almost kills him. The mother, desperate, gives the baby to his aunt in Chicago and simply disappears from his life. Larry grows up believing his aunt and uncle were his parents until discovered at 12 that he was adopted. Imagine the shock, imagine the revolt, imagine realize you were rejected since birth. Here, the first mental algorithm is born. System number 1, never depend on anyone. The pain of abandonment creates in Larry a brutal neural programming. If I depend on someone, I'll be abandoned again. This explains everything in his life. Married and divorced 4 times. Fear of intimacy. At Oracle, fire any executive who gains too much power. Maintains almost 43% of Oracle shares. Absolute control. Never sold control to anyone. But here is where it gets genius. Instead of letting this destroy him, Larry transformed this programming into strategic advantage. Pay attention, because what you are going to learn now is absurd yet simple inside. The algorithm works like this. Number 1, identify any external dependency. Number 2, create system to eliminate that dependency. Number 3, builds own infrastructure. Number 4, never becomes vulnerable to third parties again. And that's why you are here. If you also have this revolt against depending on others, hit the like button now, because what I'm going to show you how to transform this pain into absolute strategic power. 1990s, Oracle almost went bankrupt. Oracle had a crisis to do accounting problems. The company was recording future sales as a current revenue. When those sales didn't materialize, everything collapsed. 400 employees fired. Investor had his head. Media destroyed him. He was finished at 46. You know what he did? Instead of giving up, hacked his own failure. System number 2. Infrastructure profit. During the 1990s crisis, Larry had a brutal revelation. I was selling applications, but the real power is in the foundation. He realized that however control the base, control the entire game. The mental pattern that was born every time a new technological wave appears. Larry doesn't ask, how can I surf this wave? He asks, how can I build an ocean? Danilo, but he's a billionaire. I can't build an ocean, but you can adapt this system to your life to build a river or a small dam. Let me give you some practical example to open your mind. 1990s, everyone create websites. Larry focused on database where data is stored. 2000s, e-commerce exploding. Oracle invested in integration systems. 2020s, AI boom. 20 billion in compute infrastructure. While you try catch fish, Larry is building the aquarium. Comment below if you've already noticed this in your life, of running after opportunities instead of create opportunities, because I want to know if you are applying strategic thinking or just reacting. 2008, Larry discovers that his friends, investors, were sabotaging Oracle in silence, trying to force him to sell the company at a low price. The betrayal of people he trusted. Here, the most brutal system of all is born. System number 3, calculated concentration master. The betrayal taught Larry a devastating lesson. If I divide power, I'll betray it. If I concentrate power, I'll be invincible. That's why he maintains almost 43% of Oracle. That's why he never diversifies. Every financial consultants say it's risky. Lie. When you have absolute conviction, when you know you've discovered something others haven't seen. Diversification is for those who aren't sure, or better, for those who don't exercise any type of control. His algorithm, number 1, conviction assessment. What evidence do I have that others don't? Number 2, betrayal prevention. How do I prevent others from sabotaging my position? Number 3, resource concentration. How much I can concentrate while maintaining control. And number 4, timeline patience. How long do I need to maintain this position? Result, 100 billion created in the last 5 years because he had the courage to concentrate when others were afraid. 2008, Larry was public humiliated, called cloud computing, complete gibberish. Everyone laughed at him. The old man is old data, doesn't understand modern technology. Public humiliation could have destroyed him, but it created the smartest system. System number 4, contrarian conviction holder. Humiliation taught Larry that being contrary to consensus can be your greatest strength. The mental algorithm. Number 1, consensus analysis. What is everyone doing? Number 2, contrarian opportunity. Where are they wrong? Number 3, conviction testing. Do I have evidence against consensus? Number 4, position taking. How much can I bet against the crowd? The result was epic. While everyone was building commodity clouds, Larry stayed quiet, waiting for AI to arrive. And when it came, Oracle already had the perfect infrastructure for high-performance AI. Everyone who laughed at him in 2008 is now paying billions to use his infrastructure. Revenge? No. Strategic genius. System number 5, experience-based timing master. He is where the complete puzzle closes. At 80, Larry has something that 40 years old billionaires will never have. Multiple technology cycle experience. He lived through mainframe to PC transition, client server to internet shift, on-premise to cloud migration, cloud to AI transformation. This gives him a brutal advantage, pattern recognition, that nobody else possesses. When others see change, Larry sees repetition. When others feel fear, Larry feels opportunity. Define algorithm. Number 1, historical pattern machine. Have I seen this before? Number 2, cycle stage assessment. What stage are we in? Number 3, timing optimization. When it's the ideal moment to act. And number 4, resource development. How do I maximize this opportunity? If you want more analysis like this every week, where I hack the mind of the world's greatest high performance, subscribe to the channel now, because next week I'm going to review why the way you see time is stopping you from building the life you truly want. Now becomes the most important part: how you transform your own pain into power system. Practical system number 1, never depend on anyone. You become vulnerable because you depend too much on others. Pay attention, because now I'm going to teach you practical steps so you stop being vulnerable in your life and control the game like Ellison did. 4 steps protocol. Step number 1, list all your critical dependencies: job, clients, suppliers, boss, partner. Step number 2, for each dependency, ask, what if this disappeared tomorrow? Not tomorrow, today. What if this disappeared today? Step number 3, create backup system for each critical dependency. Number 4, build your own infrastructure that eliminates dependencies. Practical example: depend on job, create a second passive income source in the next 18 months. Depend on social platform, build your own email list, create your own community around clients. Practical system number 2, contrarian conviction holder. You follow the crowd instead of thinking for yourself. I know This seems like the most logical thing to do. You even keep hearing from others that you should copy so and so strategy, or that market you don't know is making a lot of money. Result, you end up like everyone else or fail before even making a profit. 4 steps protocol. Step number 1, identify consensus in your area. Step 2, ask, what if everyone is wrong? Step 3, look for evidence that contradicts consensus. Step 4, test contrarian position with small investments. Practical example, everyone say TikTok's the future. Study where saturation is and invest in the platform nobody is looking at. Consensus says diversify investment. Like Ellison, concentrate 70% in one opportunity you have absolute conviction about. Everyone running to AI asks, what infrastructure will they need that doesn't exist yet? And position yourself there first. 30 days timeline. Week 1 and 2, implement never depend by eliminate one critical dependency. Week 3 and 4, adding contrarian thinking by testing one position against consensus. Expected results in 30 days. Less emotional and financial vulnerability, more independent thinking, identification of opportunities others don't see. I have an important warning. It's going to hurt because you will question everything you believe. Larry did this his whole life. It is the price of mental freedom. That baby abandoned at 9 months, who discovered he was adult at 12, who almost went bankrupt at 46, who was publicly humiliated at 64, today worth 2,507 billion. It wasn't luck, it wasn't privilege, it was mental alchemy, transforming pain to power, trauma into strategy, failure into absolute domination. The difference between you and Larry isn't talent, it's how you process pain. Do you let it destroy you, or do you transform it into fuel? And if this video makes you rethink your trauma as superpower, share with someone who needs to stop being a victim and start being a strategist, because knowledge that isn't applied and shared is wasted knowledge. My God, if you understood the power of what I just delivered to you, never, I say never, never again, you will waste pain without extracting a power system from it.